Today I've got a very special guest all the way from Malaysia. And because of Uma, that's the reason why I am in BE International. None other than my own leader, what we call our direct upline. Yeah. So once upon a time, Surati was bored and looking at Facebook. There was Siti Nurhaliza's video. She was talking about the Alura pens, and so I found out every time I find out new things. It's like Uma was saying yesterday, there were a number of people who liked that post, but only Suryati sent a text. So it's all fated. I think as we get to know one another even better, I think we realize more and more why we are, why our paths cross, right, Uma?
True. Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree with you.
Yeah. Uma, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit, what you do, who are you?
Okay. Hi everyone whoever is watching our live right now. Thank you for watching our live. Well, my name is Uma. Okay, so I'm actually working for an MNC company, and actually come across these Alura pens accidentally. Okay, accidentally. Also through Facebook, like how Suryati encountered my video, and I had encountered a post by my upline Zarima Rahim. Okay, but hers,
hi Zarima.
Yeah. So hers was actually nothing to do with video, but it was just a human figure letting us know that all humans have second heart, which was I was kind of a bit curious. I was just wondering, I didn't know that humans have a second heart, and found out that the second heart is actually our calf. Okay, so because of that's where the blood gets pumped up to our upper body. Okay, because when the blood goes down, it has to go back up. So usually the pressure point at our calf is a bit lower. So my problem was because I have high blood pressure. So let me tell you about the background of my job. Okay, I'm actually supporting for a New Zealand clients. So basically, I do follow their time zone, working time zone. So which is at the moment we start work at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's about 5 hours difference between Malaysia and New Zealand. So if before the pandemic, I used to get up about 2 o'clock, and then by 3 I must be out from the house, so that just in time for me to drive, and my workplace is in PJ. But since we are working from home, it's still the same. I still have to get up at 3 o'clock, which is the best time to sleep. Yeah, the best time to sleep for most of us, and that's the time which I have to wake up, drag myself out from the bed.
How do you do it? How do you do it? You're like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump up like that. Some people do that.
I'll put the kind of the alarm in my phone, very irritating music. That's how, if you put a very soothing and a very nice music, you tend to see, and I know that 5 minutes, the 2 minutes, the 3 minutes allowance that you give yourself will actually it will make you to I have encountered that a lot. So I changed it. I put a very irritating music to wake me up. So which
a song? Is it a song? No.
It's a music, but it's something that I don't like.
Sentimental song.
Yeah, something like sentimental, but something like, it's kind of bit like it has a beat that, you just don't want to hear that in the morning.
Right. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I don't mean sentimental. I mean instrumental. It's an instrumental.
Yeah, instrumental. Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I get up, and usually this type of time, you get very tired. You tend to get more tired, even though you have showered yourself, you refresh yourself. But once you are, on your working space, when you open up the computer and everything, your eyes tend to get very tired. It's not like the usual 9 to 5, 9 to 6 or 8 o'clock. The daytime job is different. The wee hours in the morning and the night jobs are actually entirely different. Okay. So I have been actually into that work line for about 5 years, and I'm already used to it. But yet, you still have that situation, that yucky situation, the yucky feeling. You still have that. So what happened? We are working from home, and obviously, it's stressful for us than working in the office. Because why? At home, everything is there, so they expect a better productive from you. Okay,
Right.
but if we were in the office, it's like, shit, this is, I'm working from this time to this time, that's it, I'm done. I'm just going to go back home.
Yes.
I'm going to log off and I'm going to go back. But once you're at home, all the stuffs are given to you by the company. They expect you to give more. So during that time frame, I was kind of stressed, and because you don't have, when you're working from home, you get more stress. You know why? Because you have no one to talk to. It's just your focus, your mind is on the computer and your work. If you are in the office, the environment is different because you still have time to chat. It's entirely different. There's pros and cons for working from home and working in the office. Okay. All right. So
tell us when was this period? Because this is the time when you stumble upon the pants, and you're telling us that is the time when you just started working from home. Around which month, which year was this?
Okay, that was last year. The first MCO Malaysia have came across. That was in March 18. I remember.
March.
Okay. March. Yeah. So March 18 was the first day I was working from home. So then somewhere it was in April, May. About 3 months working from home. Then the stress level was very intense. That's where I got my pressure. So I used to get stiff shoulders, and my neck aches, and you know what? You tend to get very angry because of pain. We tend to get very angry, and we start to show the anger to our family members. Okay,
curse and swear.
Because we want to release it. The thing is, we are not actually getting angry because of a reason, but we are getting angry because we have the pain with us. Okay. So it's actually for no reason we're getting angry, but the one that makes us to get angry is because of the pain. Every single small thing make us very irritated. Small sound, something that doesn't make sense also irates you a lot. So that's where I went to the clinic, okay, because it was so intense, the pain. I thought I'm just getting it checked out what's actually going on. I was expecting for an ointment or something like a painkiller. So when the doctor checked my pressure, wow, it was 200 over 180. He called me a walking time bomb. He said, you're a walking time bomb.
200 and 180.
Yeah. So when he said walking time bomb, I was like, okay, doctor, what do you mean by walking time bomb? He said, anything could happen to you if you are not getting yourself admitted now. I'm going to get you admitted. I'm going to give you a referral letter. Just get yourself admitted in any of the private hospitals, because during the MCO, none of the hospitals, the government hospitals, are available. And of course, I don't want to get myself admitted in a government hospital. Okay, so he just told me the nearest private hospital here is 𝗔𝘂𝗹𝗶𝗍𝗂. Why don't you just get yourself admitted? I have a doctor over there. I was very adamant because I told myself, no, I'm not going to get myself admitted at this period. Nobody's going to visit me, and I don't know what's the situation like. And I was like, told him that, then he said, okay, now I'll give you medication. And I don't want to be on medication either, because coming from a background where my dad is also a person who has pressure, and my mom as well, I do see them taking lots of tablets, but I don't see the pressure going down. It's just that practically every month they have to go and take the tablet. And what happened when my father had his pressure followed by diabetic, because pressure and diabetic are like brothers and sisters. You have one, the other one will actually follow. Okay, so I don't see them getting their medication reduced, but instead it gets increases every time. So I told the doctor,
sorry, Uma, and we also know that your father passed away, you know, because of his sicknesses as well, right?
Yes, it actually leads him to heart attack. So because of the medications and because why the medicine was actually not easing him out.
Yeah,
it was putting so much pressure to him on his kidney.
Right.
So he has to take the medicine, and all the medication that he takes gives him a side effect. And for that side effect, there's another medication.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. So as I mentioned, because I used to take him to the hospital, I used to follow him, and every time he'll come with a big bag full of medicines, just for 1 month's supply. It's in the government hospital. So I don't see anything gets reduced. I only can see everything gets increased. So I got phobia seeing that, because every now and then my stepmom she will have a tablet, a casing for his morning, afternoon, and dinner. So nothing less than 10 tablets a day that he needs to take.
Yeah.
So all these are scary, you know, all these are scary. So I told the doctor very, very frankly, I know, doctor, I'm not going to be on medication. Let me go back home. So he just gave me a relaxer. He told me, okay, since you have a muscle ache, he just gave me a relaxer. And that's why I went back home. I was actually thinking seriously if there's any other alternative way that I could able to look into my pressure.
Yeah.
So that's where, I mean, I'm not sure, I'm a person who believes in energy and all that. Probably I might have actually asked the questions. Maybe I would have actually, you know, pour out my frustration. Why is this happening to me? You know, have I not been taking care of myself? And all those questions we are throwing. So eventually the answer came to the post that 𝗔𝘂𝗹𝗪 posted. I asked, and then she immediately responded, and because she was actually staying quite nearby to my area, so she just that weekend she popped up with Angela, another upline. They explained to me about the pants.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was a bit like reluctant. I was a bit like skeptical about the pants, because I was expecting something like supplement, because you know we are so used to putting things into our body rather than wearing it, because we never actually think or thought that with some other things which is totally different. So we are so always used to it. So that's when I tried. I said, okay, well, why not? We have spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of, you know, supplements, vitamins, and all that. That didn't work. It actually, you know, made me to have sickness coming up, in spite of me taking care, because I used to take care. I used to consume a lot of vitamins and supplements. I'm a person who actually look into, I mean, I don't compromise. I always, because that's what my father had actually brought us up with, that you girls should be like taking all these supplements to keep yourself healthy and all those things and all that. I still do remember when I was very little, we 5 hours. Do you know 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗜𝗟, the white color bottle, the oil?
I used to drink it.
Yeah. So you see, I'm 49. Can you imagine at that time how many years back the 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗟 was actually introduced to us?
Do you still drink it? You still drink 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗟 now?
Now I don't drink it, because why? It's actually, you don't have that taste right now, because it's a so fishy taste, smell.
Yes.
But when you burp, I still can remember. You
yes.
know,
Me too. I used to take the orange one, and even the orange one, when you burp, it comes up.
Yes, but my father didn't buy the orange, and he gets the original, the white one, right?
Uma, so tell us, so what happened after you tried this aloe vera pants?
Okay, I tried the aloe vera pants, and then I follow consistently the advice of 𝗔𝘂𝗪. She said, okay, now these pants you're buying it for your pressure, for your high blood pressure. You got to wear it 24 hours if possible, because she mentioned that this is antioxidant and antibacterial. And also, again, I don't believe it. I say, how could you expect me to wear it for 24 hours and not smelling? I mean, not getting a smell from the pants, because with our Malaysian climate, you know, humid and all this stuff. So, but too good to be true, it didn't have any smell. I wear it for a week. I didn't wash it. So I was wearing it 24 hours. Like only day when I was about to shower, I showered, I come back and I put it on and I sleep with it. I saw a lot of changes, how the blood was getting circulated, because I did feel a lot of movement and adjustments and all that. Yeah, I was a bit afraid also. I was wondering what sort of pants that was given to me. After
you feel
about 2 weeks,
something moving or what?
Yeah,
what do you feel?
Immediately when I wore it at night, sleeping, I felt that something was moving. I was taken back. I was taken back. It was very warm. Yeah, I was like, something's moving, and I felt very warm. And I was just like thinking, am I dreaming, or is it because of the pants, or is it like, you know, the kind of things that you were running into your mind? It just like at times I was just like wanted to remove it. But another thing I would just say, no. I think I better wear it. It's for me. I need to experiment what these pants got to going to give me. So after 2 weeks of wearing it, and that's why Zarima called me and asked me, Uma, can you go and check your pressure? I said, what? You want me to go down to the clinic and check my pressure? The doctor's just waiting to get me admitted. He'll be very happy.
Pounce on you because you have done something wrong. Okay, anyway.
So what happened, the best part was I took the courage to go. Of course, I had a lot of things running in my mind, whether my pressure is going to go up or what, because the anxiety that I had. So I had to sit in the car just to calm myself down seeing the doctor. So I wore the pants. I wore the pants, I wore a t-shirt, I just went. And he was like, yes, Uma, so are you prepared to get yourself admitted? I said, no, doctor, I'm here to check my pressure. He was like, what? I was like, okay. I said, you want to check your pressure? I thought we are done. I think you're supposed to get yourself admitted. I said, no, I want to check my pressure. So when he checked my pressure, he was actually, you know, set in his mind. That's the reading that he's going to tell me, the same reading.
Yes.
You know, doctors, yeah. So I didn't want to see the machine. I was just looking at the doctor, and he was taking the pressure, and he stood up from the chair. He was like, he said, hey,
what magic is this?
Yeah, he was. I said, why? What's wrong, doctor? Your pressure, like, you know, the reading is like, hey, then he called the nurse and said, okay, come back, and he told me to pull up my sleeve nicely, and he, you know, it's kind of be painful, you know, the pressure when they take. The more you get that, I said, okay, it's very painful. So can we make it fast? No, let me check. I said, your machine is calibrated, right? I mean, your machine is fine. I said, of course, my machine is fine. What's wrong with my machine? He got a... So then actually my reading was from 200 or 180, it came down to 160. Okay, it came down to 160, and then over the 180 was about 140, something like that. Okay, so which he thought is still in the border.
180, now it's 180, 140. Right?
Yeah, it's still in borderline. Okay, but it's still in borderline. But a person who has 200 or 180 in the first phase, it's kind of a bit difficult to bring down, because without taking medication, without getting admitted. Okay, and he was very sure that I was taking some other medication, doctor's medication. Yeah, he was thinking that I'm taking some medicines from another clinic. So I just came here to check the pressure, that's all. He keeps on asking me, are you on medication? He said, it's okay if you're taking the medicine from another clinic. Just let me know what's the prescription. I just want to know what's the prescription the doctor gave you. I said, no prescription, doctor. It's just that I'm just I just taking care of my food, and I just, like, you know, go for my normal walk, and I cannot be telling him about Alora pants, so, you know, he's not gonna be. So I just say, they say, okay, never mind, I want you to come back gradually every 2 days once to check your pressure. Okay, I just maybe he said maybe today is your lucky day or what, he means to say he don't believe. I said, okay, fine, I'll come back every 2 days. It was just down the road from my house, the clinic. So but I don't go every 2 days once. I just go about 3 days once, about 4 days once. and the pressure is still there, just go up slightly and it goes down slightly, not much. But he was saying, okay, Uma, just keep up with what you're doing, but just careful, okay? Just be careful of what you are doing with whatever that you're doing. Just be careful and always, keep up with your pressure. He told me to get a machine, for my own monitoring and write down the readings and show to him in the weekly, which I didn't really bother to buy that machine and, to check. Because eventually what happened, I started to invest on other apparels, the tops and then the socks.
Yes.
So because I don't have the pain in my neck after wearing the tops, okay, of course, after wearing the Alora pants, I become more energetic. So I start to perspire and I feel more energetic and I don't feel the tiredness, okay? Right. And I don't feel the lethargic every morning when I wake up, I don't have that. So, and I have good sleep, especially when I wear the socks and sleep. I have a good sleep. I don't have to get up in between to go to the bathroom or something like that. So the tops actually help me for my stiff shoulder and for my neck. So after that, then I started to use some of the supplements that we have. Yes. And that's it. So to me, it's like, I wouldn't say that my pressure has totally gone, but it's monetarily, for my age, it's under control.
I do actually have one client who no longer uses any high blood pressure medicine after using Alora pens, and she is in a very stressful situation, her life, because of certain various issues in her family. But we were talking to another doctor and whom she knows, who's a friend, and he was very shocked. No, cannot be just because of this Alora pens. I said, it's true. Yes. I'm off my high blood pressure meds, and taking into consideration my situation, it's amazing. But we can probably just talk a little bit about 𝗕𝗙𝗏, which my own mother-in-law has been using also. So for my mother-in-law, she started using Alora pens since December, Christmas time, and about 2.5 months, the doctor says her blood pressure is normal. So she was happy. Awesome. Yes, she was happy. Her doctor was surprised because the doctor says your medication has been the same. There's no change since the last time I saw you. So what changed? So she told him about Alora pens, and the doctor said, is it from Japan? Apparently he knew about it. And she said, yes, that's the one. It's from Japan. And she said, okay. Then he said, you continue using it. But my mother-in-law has also started to use 𝗕𝗙𝗏, which is a supplement. And this is a very special one, right, Uma? Because we collaborated with Dr. 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗜𝗟, who is a Nobel Prize winner. And he has, because of his discovery of nitric oxide, so he has developed this product called 𝗕𝗙𝗏. So 𝗕𝗙𝗏 is good for those who have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and also what's the third one?
Slightly about heart issues.
Heart issues, yeah. So my mom-in-law also has heart issues. She was admitted for a while. So she definitely saw the change. She felt so different, and basically I just let her try it, and she said, oh my god, what is this thing? Like, I feel so different, my breathing is very much lighter, my energy level is even better than before.
Yeah, just the 𝗕𝗙𝗏 is actually like I do take it every morning, empty stomach, when I wake up in the morning. So I just have that in a glass, okay, because it's a very delicious drink, okay. You don't get yourself stressed. As actually most of our 𝗕 International supplement, you enjoy taking it. It's not stressful. You just can't wait to go for the next, can't wait for the, when I'm going to get my take the next one. It's not like other tablets or other supplements. I'm not saying bad about other supplements or vitamin, but it's just because you have to pop it up into your mouth, and then you must, you keep on drinking, and eventually you will be like popping so many stuffs into your mouth in a table. And I always get very scared taking vitamins, which is quite a big one because you get stuck into the throat,
Okay.
you know. So, but ours is so easy because everything is in a powdery form. You just mix it in water and you just gulp it.
It's like
So,
a juice. It's like a juice.
yeah,
We should
it's just
have,
like a juice. Enjoy.
the next time we get our beefy on the side, Uma, so I can drink up together with you. Okay?
Yeah, we
The
can
next time.
have a good cheers. Yeah.
Okay, but so until then, I think me and Uma are gonna do another one. We're gonna do several. So keep up for our next one. Okay, people?
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Uma.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
watching. All right.
Bye.